Welcome to the weather update. It's around 9:30 after some sunshine. The clouds, the sunshine early in the morning, then the clouds kind of dominated, and some showers tonight moving into the picture. So let's take a look and see what we got going on. You can see we got some showers, some mixed precipitations actually showing up as snow across Long Island, probably the eastern end, probably very light. But there's some heavier rain showers now moving into Nassau County, and we have more scattered showers throughout here, some in Pennsylvania as well, and here's a line in West Virginia. So this is what we got to be dealing with tonight. All right, looking at the current conditions outside right now, we have temperatures generally in the mid-30s, so it's been chilly all day long into upper 30s, more or less all day, with the cloud cover. Kept it pretty, you can see here, let's look at what we've got here at Islip, and you can see it got up to only 30s. Let's see, only 36 degrees, so 38. Very, very cool with the clouds in place and the northerly winds across the area. A little warmer to the south over in New Jersey, but all in all, just kind of a dreary day. So let's go look at West Hampton. I'm just curious to see what it got down to last night in West Hampton. Not that cold, 23. So not a great night for radiational cooling last night. So let's take a look, see the satellite, see all the clouds streaming in, obviously with the system. Let's go to the models now and look at the rest of the year. Obviously, we have this system moving through, and you'll see what I mean with the fire hose jet. So we get a break, then more rain moves into later tomorrow night, and that rain we might get a break in the rain later Wednesday, and then another shot of rain comes in early Thursday, and then after that we get a break on Friday, then another shot on Saturday. And that's already the end. That's already into the new year. So I'm just focusing on the rest of this week, I guess. So let's take a look at the HRRR, 0ZHRRR, and you will see here. Here's that rain. We're going to be dealing with that rain, some rain showers tonight, and for tomorrow we get a break. You can see the rain. Actually, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong one. All right, this is tonight. So we get a break tonight. We get a break by the morning for tomorrow, and then more rain starts moving into the picture later tomorrow night, and we'll have a similar deal with showers, and then we get a little break on Wednesday before the next system comes in. So you see we're playing with the stalled front here. If we look at the temperatures here, you will see there's a stalled front off to the south of us there. So that's what we're going to be playing with, but we will be remaining in the cold air. Wednesday will be in the 30s, maybe to around 40. If you're in Jersey, though, it'll be warmer again because you're closer to that warm front. Tomorrow will be warmer. We're going to have highs near 50, but then the winds swing back around to the north, and that's probably what brings in the cold air for Wednesday again. If we look at the dew point and wind here, you'll see what I mean. So tomorrow, you can see the winds are from the west, so that's going to bring in warmer air, and then the winds go more northerly, north to northeasterly on Wednesday, and that's what's going to bring the colder air like today that we had. So as far as how much rain we're going to get on the HRRR, which I think has been pretty good so far, you can see we could get maybe a quarter to a half an inch of rain from these couple of systems that we're going to be dealing with right now. As far as the sun goes, not going to see much of that. Let's go look at the RGM. You'll see what I mean. Tomorrow, we might actually get a break in the afternoon now. It's showing, so we might actually get a little sun around midday before more clouds roll in. Then we're kind of socked in on Wednesday and Thursday and so forth. All right, if we want to go a little further into the future, we can look at the NAM 12 and show you, I think, it's not going to really take us any further than the HRRR, but you can see there's that next system for Thursday. So we have a parade of systems, but once we get past all of this, let me go to the GFS. So when we look at all these systems combined here, again, this is just one after another after another. And if you look at the GFS, the total accumulated precip, we could see another. Altogether, maybe we might even get an inch of rain out of it, which, again, we're behind on rain. It's just annoying that we got to get it in, like, the system almost every day. It's a pain in the neck. But anyway, looking at the GFS for clouds, really can't use this. It doesn't really show it really clearing out for Friday at all. Where it's again, this is a long way off, and we'll have to see how Friday turns out. Maybe that's our next chance for sunshine. But one thing's for sure, after that and after our yet another couple of systems on the weekend, we're going to have the cold air move in for the new year, and we'll be in the 30s, and maybe even a little colder than that. So, yes, I'll finally get some cold air, but we're going to have to suffer for a while before we get there for the rest of this year anyway. So, speaking of cold air, let's go to the Pacific Northwest, where they are enjoying some frigid conditions right now. Let's keep going here. So here you go. Look at that. Let's see what it is in Seattle. Wow, it's cold over there. Oh my God, only in the teens. Look at Bellingham, only 12. 12 degrees. Let's see, is that Seattle? I'm trying to find Seattle here. I see all these other places, but not Seattle. Why is Seattle not showing up on here? There's Seattle. All right, let's. So it's 21 in Seattle at Boeing Field. So yeah, it's pretty cold. So they got the cold air in place in the Pacific Northwest. This is going all the way down into Oregon. You have 20s. Let's see, even San Francisco probably. Let's see how cold it is in San. You got freeze warnings down here. So yeah, very cold in California right now. Get this, 32. I don't know where that is. Northern California have up at the up mid 30s, which is really. This isn't even Northern California at this point. Where is San Francisco? See it right here. Can't even see it. This is this map. I'm telling you, these layers. I have a criticism. All right, these layers are too thick. I've got to go in here and I got to take the layer. You know, we'll just take these. Yeah, go to layers. Let's just get these warnings and hazards out of here. All right, so we can get the observations. Thank you. Obviously, you have a lot of freeze warnings in effect, not surprisingly, because it's so cold. I'm trying to find San Francisco here. You're probably laughing at me. You don't know California that well. I do apologize. This map doesn't make it easy either. Trying to find, where are you, San Francisco? Has San Francisco just disappeared? I know you're in Northern California. This map sucks. Seriously. There it is. Okay. Jeez Louise. 46, so it's 46 in San. That's pretty cold. San Francisco. Look at this. 23 reported at South San Francisco. So yeah, it usually doesn't get this cold in San Francisco at all. So 30s. I know California's a big state, but this map is also very confusing. If it had better definition, I'd be able. Even LA, they're in the 40s right now. So yeah, pretty cold all around. Let's see what it's like in Utah. So you got 20s over there, 20s in looks like in Arizona. Let's see what Flagstaff is right now. Let's see if we can find Flagstaff. So you know what it is? It doesn't show the interstates on here. That's why this map sucks. You can't. There's no interstates. It's really confusing to look at this map. They really need to do something about it. This is Colorado. Oh my God. Where's Arizona? Here's Arizona. So Flagstaff's 28 degrees. So just showing you some of the cold. That's not that cold for Flagstaff, but the real bitter stuff, if you really want the sub-zero stuff, let's look at Spokane, where it's in the single digits in Spokane right now. 10 degrees in Spokane. Montana in the teens. Yeah, that's where the cold air is right here. And then if you go over here into Montana, they're below zero. Yeah, places like Fort Belknap, that's 18 below. So yeah, you get the idea. This is where the cold is. And again, if we use a better map like Wonderground, for instance, just be a little easier to. I mean, that map is horrible. I'm sorry, but it is. If we look at Wonderground, you'll see what I mean. We pull this out and we take a look. You can see the really cold air in the Pacific Northwest. And unfortunately, some people don't have power, so they've had to open warming shelters. But yeah, it's pretty cold. Usually, even though they're far north, they're usually, because they're by the Pacific, it kind of moderates things. But then if you go to the other side of the mountains, it's even colder on the other side of the mountains there. So yeah, you got teens, 20. So if you want that bitter cold, go to Montana, where it's 20 in the negative 20. This air came right from Alaska. North Dakota as well, also enjoying some sub-zero air, which is normal for North Dakota around this time of the year. This all came from Canada. So if you want to look and see where it came from, we go to Ventusky, and you'll be able to see here. Looking at the temperature we pull out, you'll be able to see where this air mass came from. It came right from Canada and Alaska. And you can see where the core of it really is right now. So hopefully we get into some of that when the new year comes. That's going to be it for this weather update. Take care.